Hi, and welcome to another One Punch Man Road to Hero video. I am Doja-san. Go ahead and smash that like button if you like the content. Hey, hit that thumbs down button if you don't like it. And then leave me a comment why you don't like it so I can be better for you guys. Sorry about the kids screaming in the background. Hey girls, let's play nicely, okay? Good, yeah? Alright.
Mama, try bite my shirt.
Oh, no biting, okay? No biting. So let's go ahead and get into these characters' kits, and then we will do the thing. Yeah, have fun, but be good. All right, this guy, he's all about damage over time and group attack. So he's got a group attack on his special, and he does damage over time acid skills pretty much everywhere. So he attacks confronting enemy, dealing 80% damage, inflicting acid. Acid deals attack damage equal to 30% of GRORIBAS' attack at the beginning of each round, lasting 3 rounds. And then that will be more stacks and more damage as you level the character up and get to these higher level skills. Now, his active skill attacks all enemies, dealing 130% attack damage to each of them, and every acid on the enemies deals 40% attack damage additionally. So that means if you can get a lot of stacks of acid out there, they're going to just go ahead and take even more damage, which this AoE might be really good if you can get a lot of acid. Now, I don't know if GRORIBAS will be the only character that applies acid. There's a lot of different damage over times out there, but each character has their own specific, unique damage over time as it stands right now. So I'm not too sure if you're going to be able to combo him with anybody else that, say, does poison or something like that, like they did in the first one, where Deep Sea King did poison and GRORIBAS did poison and Mosquito Girl did poison. So you could kind of stack all these poisons, but now Mosquito Girl's damage over time is unique to her. It's like a mosquito bite kind of thing, and so everybody kind of has their own damage over time effect. So I don't know if you're going to be able to combo this with any other characters if they do bring Deep Sea King into the game later on. Now, his Screwtail Thrust is a drive back and chase to the driven back, 50% chance, causing 80% attack damage, inflicting acid on it, and then acid deals 30% damage at the beginning of each round, lasting 3 rounds. You can get more damage and have a chance to decrease the target's accuracy for 2 rounds. Lastly, his unique here, when any unit dies, not just allies, not just enemies, any unit dies, GRORIBAS inflicts acid on a random enemy. Acid deals damage 30% again, lasting 3 rounds. Then at level 2, whenever a stack of acid deals damage, there's a 10% chance to inflict stun on a target. So it says when every stack of acid deals damage. So that means if they've got 5 stacks of acid, there's going to be 5 chances or 5 attempts at that 10% chance. That doesn't necessarily mean 50%. By all means, the way combinatorics work is not in that method. And then also level 3, it'll also reduce a target's rage, which is insane, which you could actually possibly use this to manage a lot of rage stacks. So I think that he's a really cool character, not especially since Psychic is one of the strongest sets, so I'm not too sure how that plays in. Now, BUSHIDRILL, he attacks the confronting enemy and deals 90% damage and inflicts a mark on the target that increases the self-normal skill damage by 15%, stacking up to 4 times. Then it'll do more damage, and when it crits, it'll do an additional mark. And then when we get to the unique, you'll see there will be even more chances for marks. Attacks the enemy with the most marks, or seals, as it's called, seal stacks. I don't know why they didn't use the same language, but it's okay. Dealing 300% damage. If the target has 4 seal marks, then the skill damage will be increased by another 300%. That's 600% damage, or at level 3, 340%. And I don't know if that's both skill damage or just the skill damage increase. So we're going to assume it's just the base damage, and so that can be up to 640% on a character, which will basically delete 1 character. And then normal skills are guaranteed to drive back, and then there's a 50% chance to chase a driven back enemy, dealing 100% damage. At level 2, you can reduce the attack of the target, and then you'll just get a little bit more damage at level 3. And then finally, here's what I mentioned earlier about when a teammate is killed, places 4 seals on the killer, but then also the first part, the normal skill deals 200% damage and inflicts 2 additional marks on the target at the first time. So the first time his basic hits a target, he's going to do a lot of damage. So this guy might be really, really good for single target burst damage. In fact, if we look at him, we got primary role is an assassin, and his secondary role is burst damage. So like I said, burst damage. So they both seem like really cool characters. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into our recruit. Now there was a little heart on the... no, not right now. There was a wish list. You can update and add these characters to your wish list. And this is what I have on my wish list right now. And so then let's go ahead and see what we got. I got 28 of these, so we'll do 2 multiples. And then I've got 10,000 gems. So okay. I just couldn't tell if it was working. Let's flip it. Vaccine Man. I like Vaccine Man. I think he's really good, especially for the guild boss, because his special, even though it's kind of like an AoE, it does 12 attacks, so it'll do all 12 on the one character. What do we got here? Hellish Blizzard, another great character, and in the psychic class, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. What do we get? Because we got lucky 2 back-to-back, we're probably not going to for a minute, but let's go ahead and spend all of our gems here. And see what we get. We're gonna get the new character? No, but Metal Bat, hey, he's good. He's top tier character. In fact, once you get him even further along, like I think like gold or red or something, he unlocks this unyielding ability, which is just insane. He won't die for a turn. Yeah, Blue Fire's meh. I mean, I guess he's okay for a burst damage character in mech, but I'm not really thrilled about him. And nothing there, skip all. And we're out of gems. But look at this, we've got to go ahead and get 100 of these. Oh, it looks like I need to go retire some characters. And I want to quick select and do that, retire, quick select. I like to keep one of each for the what's it called, missions. Perfect, retire. Oh, looks like I retired 1 too many characters. No big deal. All right, let's go ahead and get this last little batch here. And no purples, but no problem, because we got a couple of good characters already. So what we're gonna do, because I do have multiple accounts, is we're gonna go ahead and change the server and go open up our packs on these other accounts and see if we can get either one of these new characters or even Garo. I'd be happy with Garo, right? So I don't have as many crystals on some of these other accounts as I did that last one, but hey, you know, we're still going for pools anyways. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below on these characters. Do you think GRORIBAS or BUSHIDRILL are going to be meta breaking for PvP? Or are these characters that you really want, or could you care less? You know, I really want to know what the community thinks about these characters. So please go ahead and leave a comment down below. All right, look at this. We're not getting any of the new characters, but we got a couple purples. So not a big deal, but pretty good that we're getting some more characters. All right, looks like we're out there. I got a purple here. Always go purple, because Tatsumaki is the best character in the game, and if you can get Tatsumaki from this, then awesome, right? But it's always Mezelgard. It's always Mezelgard. He's not a terrible character. He's just not a good character, in my opinion. I'm sure somebody out there could argue for him to be a phenomenal character for some purpose somewhere down the line, but I have no use for him whatsoever. I want to keep forgetting to check my wish list here. Yeah, that one's fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure. We got 10,000 gems on this one, so that's good. Let's see how many. Let's see how many we get. What do we get? What do we get? Vaccine Man. I like Vaccine Man, so I'm happy about that. He's, in my opinion, you know, I mean, if you think about the lore, he was the highest rated villain of all time, at like was it God level, or what's right before God level? I don't know, dragon. Definitely not tiger or whatever. But they don't really do him justice in the games. I think he's a lot better in 2.0 than he was in 1.0. What do we get? Sky King, hot steaming pile of trash. The best thing about Sky King is if you can get 2 of him, then you can sacrifice him to upgrade one of your other psychic characters. Yeah, that's basically all he's good for. Sky King's son is better than Sky King. Let's just put it that way. Super Ally Blackluster. I am not a fan. I am not a fan of Blackluster. But hey, you know what? We still have this friendship pool, which it says it includes all characters, but I don't think I've really seen much good stuff come out of there. Oh man, it looks like I'm 15 away from that one. That sucks. I'm out of gems, out of pools, but hey, we didn't get the new character Garu or the other 2 new ones, but that's okay because we still have 1 more account to pull some things on. And thank you to the commenter in my last video about like how I could change the account in the settings. That's really made things a lot easier for me. It looks like we're gonna go ahead and get this. We don't have as many free ticket cards here, the recruit tickets. What do we get? Ooh, Armored Gorilla. I don't have him on this account yet. That's awesome. He's a really good character. Let me see, is he still? Yeah, so he's still on my thing there. I guess I'll leave him. Let's go ahead and pull for Tatsumaki. Come on, Tatsumaki. Or GRORIBAS. I'd be happy with GRORIBAS here too. And Jurgen Shoop is good. So if you want to argue about who's a better character between Jurgen Shoop and Vaccine Man, those 2 are very similar uses. Although I think that Jurgen Shoop is good for when you're fighting a team of people, like 5 people. Whereas Vaccine Man is better for the guild boss when you're fighting only 1 person. Speed of Sound Sonic is amazing. He's one of the best weapon class characters in the game, if not the best. It's really hard to determine who the best weapon character is because Metal Bat, Golden Ball, and Sonic, all 3 of them are phenomenal. And they all do something similar. Well, no, I take that back. But they're not similar. They all have their own role, but it's really hard to be able to use all 3 of them because you're going to want to, hey, cool, 2nd Armored Gorilla. Look at that. I'm able to level him up right away. And that's pretty awesome. Haven't had him on this account, and now I get 2 copies. Pretty awesome. Pretty good. All right, so that's that. We can go ahead and auto-promote some people here. Look at that. Awesome. And we got new characters, so we can collect some diamonds. All right, anyways, again, you guys, thank you so much for checking out my video. GRORIBAS and BUSHIDRILL. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you want them? Obviously, you know, Garu's the best character in the game. At least I think so. But it's going to be hard to get him. So aside from the legendaries, Tatsumaki's the best character in the game. #TT for life. We love you, babe. Mwah. All right, until next time.